right, good afternoon, kindergartners.
Good afternoon, Miss Megan.
We are going to do another fun day of science. Everyone say whoop whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Today is day 3 of science, and we're gonna keep learning even more about those big, cool things outside. Can someone remind me, what have we been talking about in science? Ooh. Corbin, what have we been talking about?
Trees.
Trees! Everyone take your tree. Show me what kind of tree you're gonna be today. You're gonna be a tall one, skinny and pointy, large, short. Awesome. Wait 1 second. All right, hands are back in our lap. Wonderful job. Yesterday, we learned our cheer all about trees to help us remember the different parts of the tree. Everyone stand up like tall trees. Ooh, I love how quiet these trees are standing. Wonderful. Okay, we're gonna do our different parts of a tree. First, we have these up here. What are those called? Leaves. Show me your leaves. Leaves are way up here. Next, we have the long parts that look like our arms. What are those called? Good. Show me your branches. Then we have our part that makes us so strong, stand up so tall. What is that called? Good. Say trunk. Then we have the parts like our feet that go into the ground and help keeps us nice and sturdy. What are those parts called? Good. Say one more time. Say roots. All right. Show me your big, big trees. We'll walk around and see those trees. Make sure they're nice and tall. Okie dokie. Let me see those big trees. Oh, turn around, turn around. Awesome. Okay, we're going to do our cheer together. Here we go. Leaves, branches, trunk and roots, trunk and roots. Leaves, branches, trunk and roots, trunk and roots. These are the parts of a tree. Leaves, branches, trunk and roots, trunk and roots. Whoa, wipe off your head. Woo! We can do it even faster. Turn up your motors on your arms. Turn up your motors on your legs. Stand as tall as a tree. Whoa, these trees look amazing. Show me your leaves. Here we go. Leaves, branches, trunk and roots, trunk and roots. Leaves, branches, trunk and roots, trunk and roots. These are the parts of a tree. Leaves, branches, trunk and roots, trunk and roots. Do you think we could do it even faster? Say, I can do it.
I can do it.
Show me your leaves. We're gonna do it together, so don't go so speedy. Here we go. Leaves, branches, trunk and roots, trunk and roots. Leaves, branches, trunk and roots, trunk and roots. These are the parts of a tree. Leaves, branches, trunk and roots, trunk and roots. Woo! Say woo! Now, do you think? Oh. Let me see your tall trees. Do you think we could do it in slow motion? Thumbs up if you can. Trees stand up tall. Leaves, branches, trunk and roots. Trunk and roots. Leaves, branches, trunk and roots. Trunk and roots. These are the parts of a tree. Leaves, branches, trunk and roots. Trunk and roots. Give yourself 2 pats on the back. 1, 2. All right, trees, take a seat. Let's try it as a tree would stand. Awesome. Make sure your body is so ready to keep learning about trees. I have a question for you. In just a second. I want you to think in your brain. So close your eyes and visualize, which means we picture it in our brain. Try to really picture it in your brain. Think that you are in a forest, or you are at your house, or you are at school, and you're looking outside. outside. See if you can picture any trees and think about what shape are these trees? What do they look like? So take a second, close your eyes to visualize what shape are the trees. When you have an idea, put your thumb up. Awesome. I love friends that are closing their eyes and visualizing.
I have one.
I'm gonna know because your thumb is up. Friends at home, think about what kind of trees that you have seen. Wow. All right, Dax, what kind of trees have you seen?
I have seen circles and pointy tops.
Ooh, circles and pointy tops. If you've seen those trees, give us a thumbs up. Awesome. Blake, what kind of trees have you seen?
I saw one that are round
Ooh.
and spiked.
Round and spiky. Awesome. If you've seen those trees, thumbs up. Parker, what kind of trees have you seen?
Triangles.
Triangles. Wow. If you've seen triangles, thumbs up. Friends at home, what kind of trees have you seen? Ooh. Olive, what kind of trees have you seen? Bless you.
Red and pointy and kind of round and super size.
Yeah. Wow, that is awesome. Thumbs up if you've seen those kind of trees.
And I
So-
also saw trees. There's lots of birds.
Oh, yes. So there are so many different kinds of trees. We're going to talk about a couple, not all of them because there's so many different ones, but there is one thing that all these trees have in common, and those are their different parts. So if you are feeling so brave today, I'm going to have you come up to the smartboard. You get to pick a pointer, use the pointer to touch and drag one of these parts of the trees. But before you do that, you have to say the name out loud for all friends to hear. Awesome. Aylin, why don't you come grab a pointer? Everyone is sitting up with watching eyes. Think about what part of the tree is she going to pick. All right, Aylin, point first. Which one are you going to pick? Tell us out loud. What do you think that one's going to be called?
Wait.
Oh, I can't hear it nice and loud. What is it, Aylin? Leaves. Everyone say leaves. Okay, she's going to touch it. She's going to drag it over. Touch it nice and hard. Did she do it? She did. All right, Aylin, pick someone on the carpet. And they're going to come up and grab a different pointer. Olive, come on up, grab a different pointer. I'll take that one, Aylin. So I'll get it nice and clean. All right, Olive, think in your brain. What kind of tree is Aylin going to pick? Oh, sorry. What kind of part of a tree is Olive going to pick? Oh, what kind is it? What is it, Olive?
The branch.
Oh, trying to tell the class. Say branches.
Branches.
All right, two more friends are going to have a turn, so not everyone, only two friends for today. All right, Olive, pick another friend who's sitting up so nice and crisscrossed.
Destiny, because she holds my arm feels better.
Oh, I hope your arm feels better too. All right, Destiny, grab a pointer for us, please. Good job, pick one of the pointers. All right, Destiny, before you touch it, what do you think the name of that tree part is called? Ooh, what do you think this is called? It helps keep the tree so strong. What do you think this is called? Ooh, look in the audience. Point to someone who could help you. Point to a friend who could help you. Tell what this part of the tree is called.
Oh, sure, it's the trunk.
The trunk. Everyone say trunk. Okay, give her a thumbs up. Is she right? What do we think? Okay, go ahead and touch it. Move it over. Good job. Is it the trunk? Go trunk. Awesome. Thank you, Destiny. All right, one last friend is going to come up for today. Go ahead and take a seat. Let's have Wyatt. Come on up. Grab the pointer. Oh, holy moly. Remember, friends, not everyone gets a chance right away, but everyone always gets a chance to come and be helpers. So use your watching eyes because I need you to be a helper now. Wyatt, what is that last part of a tree?
I think it's the root.
Say it nice and loud for all friends to hear.
Root.
Good, say roots.
Root.
Ooh, Wyatt, what does it say? Does it say roots on there? It sure does. Thank you. I'll take the pointer. Thank you, thank you. All right, so those are all the different parts of a tree. Point to a part. Oh, just leave it there, please. Thank you. Point to a part of a tree that you have seen before. Dax, what part of trees have you seen before? Roots. Ooh.
Because I've been digging a lot.
Ooh, he's been digging. Yeah, sometimes they like to go underground. Sometimes you can see them above ground, but most of the time you see them underground. Yes. Ari, what kind of parts of a tree have you seen before?
I can't forget what they are.
Roots. Ooh, who can remind Ari, what are roots? What are they? Blake, what are they?
There's something that holds the tree up.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like your shoes hold your feet on the floor. The roots are something that helps you, that helps the tree. Remember we talked about they soak up all the moisture and the water, and they give the whole tree all the way up to the leaves energy and food. So the water rains down onto the ground, and then the roots are what bring it up. And also what keeps the tree, go ahead Blake, on the ground. Because if the roots weren't there, the tree might tip over or blow over. So the roots help it keep nice and sturdy. Awesome job. Now we already talked about a couple different shapes of trees that we've seen. Use your eyes. I'm going to show you a couple silly pictures of myself and Miss Allen with our favorite kind of trees. If you've seen these trees before, all I want you to do is give me a thumbs up without a voice. So just show me those interested eyes. Here we go. Here are a couple kinds of our favorite shapes of trees. Show me with your eyes, show me with your eyes. So this tree over here, it is a shape. Could someone tell me what shape that tree is? Corbin, what is that shape?
A heart.
A heart. Now, do you think this shape of the tree like that comes naturally? Do we look outside and see a tree shaped like a heart just like this one?
No.
No. So here, some people like to use scissors and cut their trees to be different shapes. And that is pretty cool. There are also a couple other kinds of trees on here. See if you can think of a shape that one of these trees on the board look like. Amos, what shapes do you see?
I see.
Yeah, what is this shape? A triangle. So if I were to take my marker and I would start at the top and draw around this tree, that tree is a triangle. So some trees are shaped like triangles. What other kind of shapes do you see here on these trees? Sawyer, what do you see?
I'm sorry.
Ooh, just tell us one.
Coconut tree.
A coconut tree. What does this kind of look like? We practiced drawing them the other day. Do you remember what that looks like, Sawyer? If I outline it like this? What does that kind of look like, Sawyer?
Triangle.
Oh, just Sawyer.
Star.
A star. Some trees look like stars. Say, how cool.
How cool.
All right, think of another shape that you see in these trees.
I have no idea what that is.
Think in your brain. I'm going to call on a friend who's sitting up so nice and straight. Owen, what shape do you see? He said a circle in this green tree. Yes, a circle could also be like an oval, because if we had a circle and we kind of squished it a little bit, that's called an oval. Say oval.
Oval.
And that is exactly what this tree looks like. Awesome job. So if I were to draw it, it kind of looks like an oval. We have one more over here. Can someone remind me, what is the name of that shape? Ari, what's the name of that shape? A heart. So if I were to draw my heart right around it, it would look like a heart. Awesome. So today, your job is going to be to look at different kinds of trees around the area that you are. So if you're at school, we're going to look at trees around our classroom, outside, to see if we can find any of these shapes. If you're at home, you're going to look around your house to see if you can find any trees, these kind of shapes. And you're going to see what things are the same about shapes and what things are different. And then we get to use our science notebook. Take your hands, go like this. Say science notebook.
Science notebook.
All right, these are all your science notebooks. You get your very, very own science notebook. Yesterday, our distance learners already started working in them. So today, we're going to do another page. We're gonna flip it open to find this page. And it looks just like this. The question that we are focusing and thinking about today is, what do different trees look like? We already started to talk about some of the shape. So your job is to take your pencil and you are going to draw a line to match. Here are the trees and here are different kinds of shapes. So who thinks they could come up and point to two trees that look like they go together or match? Parker, come on up. All right, which two trees match together? So I should draw my line. First, pick one of these trees. Ooh, this one. Okay, where should I draw my line? Does it look like a star, a circle, a rectangle, or a triangle?
Looks like a circle.
It looks like a circle, so I would take my marker. Thanks, Parker. Go back and sit down. And I would touch right next to the tree and draw the line to the circle. You're gonna do that for every single one. So first we use the pencil to match. So every tree over here should be matched, or a line should be drawn to the shape. Then, this is my favorite part, you get to color in these awesome trees and awesome shapes. I want you to try your best. Try to stay inside the lines and color it the color that you think the tree would be. When you have done your very, very best, then you are all done with your science notebook for today, and we will see you tomorrow. Remember to keep looking at different trees and try to figure out different parts of trees at home. Goodbye, friends.